important. Mixing your vegetables with oil can also be helpful. When you mix your vegetables with an oil, with butter, with coconut oil, with a nutritional oil, you'll pull out those oil-soluble nutrients that are so important for the macula, the yellows and the greens, the colors. This is especially helpful as we get older because our digestive system doesn't do its fat-absorbing or fat dissolving or fat digesting work as well. Especially, you said your father-in-law was 80, I think you said. So focusing on veggies, using butter in veggies or oil in veggies, grinding your veggies up, then the Mighty 90 essential nutrients, especially vitamin A and especially zinc, and especially vitamin E. The amino acid taurine can also be helpful. You might want to take a little bit of extra taurine. That's very important for all electrical types of issues. Deep breathing, making sure you're blowing, or your father-in-law is using deep breathing techniques, blowing out the carbon dioxide and make sure he's inhaling correctly. This will not only oxygenate the body, but it will relax the body. And remember, the body heals when it is relaxed. And then third is the toxicity element, and that especially includes sugar. There's a major connection between blood sugar problems and eye problems, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and cataracts. Cataracts are basically a sugaring of the eye, so if he had cataract surgery, there's a really good chance his blood sugar is thrown off. Use the sweeties, stay away from foods that spike the blood sugar, more protein and more fat. And there's a ton of other things, but that's just a great place for you to start. Also, if you want to do some probiotics and the Z-Radical to improve digestive health, that might help too. Anything else going on, my man? Anything else we can help you with?
That's been fantastic.
Let me tell you one more thing, Chuck. I know I gave you a lot there, but let me tell you one more thing. Lecithin and apple cider vinegar both will improve the absorption of fats from the diet. Okay?
Right, and that I can get that with the Dr. Wallach 3-pack, right?
Everything, but not the lecithin. Lecithin, you'll have to go to the health food store, and apple cider vinegar, same.
Great, super. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Chuck. God bless, man. Good luck with everything. Annette in North Carolina, welcome to the bright side. What's up?
Good morning, beautiful pharmacist Ben.
Thank you. What's going on? I appreciate that.
You suggest taking apple cider vinegar after each meal.
Yes.
How do you suggest? Do you just take a tablespoon and just take it right down, or do you suggest putting it in a glass of water?
Do it any way you want. I swig it out of the bottle myself, but yeah, you can do a tablespoon, or you can mix it in oil and make yourself a nice oil and vinegar salad dressing if you like. That's another way to do it. Just be creative with it. Lots of things you can do.
Is there ever a place to put a teaspoon or more in a glass of water and drink it before a meal to help with hunger?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. That's actually, Annette, that's a great idea. Actually, that would help you. You would eat less food if you started off your meal with a little apple cider vinegar. That's actually great. You just came up with a strategy on your own. Good job. Have you used it? Have you been using the apple cider vinegar?
I have some, but I need to do all the rest too.
Just do a little swig of it. Just do a little swig when you start your meal. See what happens.
And then with the apple cider vinegar being acidic, do you ever have a concern with, like if you would take your vitamins with the meal, the vitamins losing any nutrients with apple cider vinegar?
No, the vitamins and the nutrients will get absorbed more effectively. There's some misunderstandings that sometimes people have. I'm not saying you do, but sometimes people have about this whole acid alkaline thing. There's a guy who wrote a book called The pH Miracle. I forgot his name. And he talks about acid and alkaline. And so a lot of folks are confused about the idea of acid foods, acid blood, alkaline blood, what's good acid, what's not good acid. As it turns out, acid in the blood is different from acid in the digestive system. And so just because something is acidic when you eat it, like apple cider vinegar or acidic juices or fruits, doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to make your blood acid. Stuff has to go through your stomach. It has to get processed. So you don't have to worry about acid food.
It's not going to denature coconut oil or
No. Denaturing is only something that happens with protein, and it usually requires intense acid. Apple cider vinegar is a very mild acid. Intense acids like sulfuric acid or something that can denature proteins, hydrochloric acid, but not apple cider vinegar acid. And denaturing is only something that happens with proteins, not with coconut oil.
Okay. And then also, you suggest the glutamine and tryptophan.
Yes.
Maybe between meals to help with rebuilding your digestive tract and help with the sugar cravings. Do you suggest one or the other, or should you do both?
Well, I never said anything about tryptophan for the digestive system. Tryptophan is an overall building nutrient. It's important for building in general, but glutamine is specific for the intestine. Glutamine.
So if you were going to do one or the other, you would do the glutamine.
For the digestive system, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tryptophan's
Yeah.
got some interesting properties on its own, especially for relaxation and sleep. That's a whole different thing. But for the digestive system, glutamine is a miracle, absolute miracle.
Okay.
It's for everything. Glutamine is just awesome stuff. Look into glutamine. It's for bodybuilders, for muscle building, for the immune system. It's a precursor to glutathione for the intestine, for brain health. It's just phenomenal. It's the body's most abundant amino acid for a reason.
Can you mix that ahead of time and put it in like maybe a bottle of water and take it with you to drink?
Glutamine?
Yes.
Yeah, for a little bit. I wouldn't let it sit in water too long, but for an hour, it shouldn't be a problem. Hour and a half, some kind of thing.
Okay, and then I heard you talking with a caller a couple weeks ago, Cindy from South Carolina, and she has shingles. She was saying, and you said you shouldn't be taking herbs if you have shingles because that goes.
I didn't say shouldn't. I never say shouldn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that word, should or shouldn't. That's not a good word for me. I said probably herbs put a burden on the body. I'm very careful with herbs. I'm a respecter of herbs. I love herbs. I pick, when I had my pharmacy, I was picking them and tincturing them and dispensing them, and I respect them. But they're medicine. And the body has to process them like medicine. So I'm very careful when I use herbs, as if somebody's already got their body's compromised somehow, and if you have shingles, that is the case. Not that there's not value in herbs, but it's just a burden on the body that a stressed out system doesn't necessarily need. Vitamin C is not like that. Vitamin C has way more immune boosting and body building and salutary benefits than any herb, and it's processed in a much cleaner fashion than herbs. Herbs are complex elements that contain poisonous elements, medicinal elements, and they all have to be processed, and that requires work. All right, I gotta move on. You have something else, Annette?
I was just curious, what about the spices and like turmeric and cumin and that?
Spices, that's a great question. Hang on, don't go away, Annette. We'll take that when we come back from our break. Love spices. They're awesome, but they're still medicines. They're still medicines. They're not vitamins or they're not essential nutrients. All right, hang tight, Annette. And if you're on hold, we'll get to you when we come back. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network.
Hello, Rose Holmberg here. If you know anyone who suffers from any kind of arthritis pain, I have suffered with severe rheumatoid arthritis for over 45 years. That is until this summer, when I was told about 90 for Life and a secret sauce. You too can experience a life free of this pain. I work from home, helping others by sharing with them this information that will give you hope and change your life. Call right now, 763-291-5052. Again, call 763-291-5052.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
Improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Hunters, anglers, campers, and survivalists. Get back to nature. Expand your horizons with the highest quality, most versatile, unique slingshots and sling bows on the market at slingbow.com. Sling bow products are compact and models start from just $17.98. They're perfect for your bug out bag or storing in your vehicle. Give yourself and your loved ones the excitement and tradition of sling bow. A new frontier in archery and truly modern twist on this primitive survival tool. Feel the thrill only at slingbow.com.
Good people need help. The Homeowners Association said we had weeds and fined us $25. We told them they had the wrong house. They said if we didn't pay it, they'd file a lien. Our attorney demanded photographs, witnesses, and told them if they couldn't provide this, they must cease and desist. Issue solved. Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com or call 855-340-SAVE. That's 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins. But did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know bidbit.co. Why? Because bidbit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at bidbit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer Bidbit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at bidbit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co. Bidbit.co.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. Got a line open for you. 844-236-6010 is our number. If you're interested in purchasing any of the longevity products you hear us recommend on the program, you can call the Bright Side Ben phone team at 866-735-2470 and ask them about joining the team for a one-time $10 fee. You can get your products at the wholesale price and help spread the word about how important and powerful a good nutritional supplement program can be. We're talking to Annette in North Carolina. You had you asked me about spices, right? Is that
yeah? Are they different than herbs?
No, they are herbs. Spices are herbs, same thing.
Okay.
They're just more flavorful, but it's the same idea, and they're very medicinal.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But
What are you going to ask?
if a person has shingles, though, like you were suggesting, maybe to lay off on the herbs?
No, herbs and spices are purified. Spices are much more purified than herbs. Herbs are complex. They're plants. They got zillions of working parts to them from a chemical perspective. Spices are much simpler. They're much easier for the body to process than a plant or an herb, which is extremely complex.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, thank you for sharing a little bit of the bright side with me today.
Oh, thank you, Annette. Have a great day. Good to talk to you.
You too.
Thank you. Thanks for the kind words, too. All right, Robert in Sedalia, Colorado. What is up? How you doing?
Oh, it's just another day in paradise, Ben. Thanks to you.
I appreciate that. Love Sedalia, by the way.
Great. Well, in my journey of over 100 pounds lost, I seem to have a little bit of creaking in my neck when like you do a neck roll, shoulder to shoulder,
yours creaks a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I get creak, snap, crackle, pop, and I'm wondering, okay.
You're still in rebuilding mode, Robert. You're still in rebuilding mode. Okay, so that's what's happening is you still need some building. You still need to do some building in there. It's a couple of things. First of all, you're on the right track, man. I saw, when did I see? 2 weeks ago? You look great.
Yes.
You looked awesome. Awesome. Like a new person. I mean, just unbelievable. And so you're still in the rebuilding stage of things, but you still may have some residual inflammation and that kind of thing. So still keep your attention on your digestive system. Maybe start to do some more protein and more essential fats. Help rebuild the cartilage and rebuild the connective tissue in there. Whey protein, the Slender FX, and then protein-containing foods, as well as your EFAs, and continue with that. Hopefully you're doing 9 or 12 of those a day. You might want to throw in some... Handfuls. Okay, good. You might want to throw in some apple cider vinegar or digestive enzymes with your fats and your protein, too, to improve the absorption. And then there's some minerals that might be involved, might help you as well. Zinc especially, and then MSM sulfur also. You'll find those in the Healthy Start Pack and the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, but you might want to take a little extra MSM, get that at a health food store, a little extra zinc, which you can get at a health food store as well. And then the glucogel caps and bone soup together, and always do some vitamin C with your glucogel caps and the bone soup, and that's how I would be dealing with the cartilage issues and the creaky issues. But if you have it in your neck, you probably have in the rest of your body also. You're going to help the whole body out with that strategy.
Right. Great.
All right.
Now, that topical vitamin C that you gave me.
That'll be out here. Oh, I gave you some the other day. Oh, I did. I gave it to you. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it works great. So how do I get more?
It's called Omega-6 Healing Cream. It's going to be with the 4 new products that should be out here hopefully the next couple of weeks, and it's already gotten some attention from some big magazines back east, and I'm actually going to be doing some interviews